We're bigger, we're leaner, we're smarter, we're stronger, but all the core values and the caring about people, that's never changed.
Their number one concern is that you're getting home safe every night to your family.
We are known for being a very, very, very safe contractor. A company that's built on teamwork, teamwork, and teamwork is the way I would describe it.
Integrity and the quality and the pride that everybody has, it is deeply embedded in everything that we do.
We were going to be better because we were going to be a better team. Better communication, that we help each other out, that we're always there for each other, that we go out of our way to help each other grow.
My dad did a lot of things out in the garage. We built a lot of things. He was an optometrist. And we got into building dune buggies when I was about 7, 8, 9 years old. I would work in the garage every day. I'd build my cars, the Volkswagens. I'd take them all apart. We just made extra money for the family by building these cars. I got to the point when I was 14, 15, I was just tired of working for my dad. So I went up the street and applied at McDonald's. Eventually I became a manager. Got tired of being inside, wanted to come back out and be in the construction business. And I was a sheet metal worker, eventually started my own business when I was 28 years old. The story of naming it Apollo is because the Apollo space mission was probably one of the times that our country was most together. When I went into business for myself at Apollo, the unemployment rate here was 11.5%. Now, I don't know what kind of business plan you'd put together, but you certainly wouldn't open a business with 11.5% unemployment.
Bruce called me, I was 18 years old, and said he needed help in Findlay in his sheet metal shop. The economy was dead. There was no work.
It was a dumb idea, to tell you the truth. I would drive around the Tri-Cities looking for something to be built. And I can remember bidding jobs out at Sandvik Metals where I put down just a certain amount of hours and looked at Johnny and them and said, hey, you got to get the job done for that many hours.
It was all about winning, and we did win. I mean, we won every job, and we came under with every job. But it took a lot of effort.
It was a modest beginning, starting with a small shop in Richland, moving to Kennewick, building a large corporate footprint in Washington.
I believe that this was the first branch from the Tri-Cities. It was, I think, Kennewick's first endeavor to branch out. I was the guy. I was the warehouse foreman. I was the guy pushing the broom, and then would jump on the computer and do takeoff and bid work. I had competed against Apollo for years, and so I had a vision of what Apollo was from the competition perspective.
I was working for one of our competitors running a project, and the general manager at the time in Portland came up to me at the job site and said, I've been watching you and how you run crews, and I really think you could be valuable to Apollo. Within 3 weeks, I had put in my 2 weeks notice with my other employer and accepted a job as a project manager with Apollo.
I used to own a mechanical company, plumbing and pipe fitting, and kind of got tired of always fighting the fight myself. And as I was looking around and assessing who is the company that's the one to hitch my wagon to, it was Apollo, hands down. Even back then, at $40 million a year, it was a juggernaut, and you could tell that, you know, that it had a very, very bright future and a lot of support.
We just had good people. We had an organization where we were allowed to grow and take chances. We were working for somebody, but it almost felt like you were, in some cases, running your own business or business unit as well.
We'll give you the tools and the resources you need to go do what you do. If you make mistakes, the job doesn't go well, it's not lining you up against the wall in the firing squad. It is, how does the whole team come together to help, right? Be it someone flies in from Kennewick or Seattle or Denver, hey, we got an expert over here, let them come help you. The way the team just rallies around everybody at this company, if something's going wrong, is amazing.
All the contractors on site can install pipe and ductwork. They're all qualified to do the work that we do, but we were going to be better because we were going to be a better team. It meant better communication, that we help each other out, that we're always there for each other, that we go out of our way to help each other grow. And we started defining our success instead of by how much volume we did or how much profit we did, by those core values.
Employees are part of your family. You're treated that way. You also expect to be treated that way.
When a person knows they're cared about, they're going to do a lot better job for you. They're going to work to the rules. They're going to work productively.
People can trust each other and rely on each other.
Their number one concern is that you're getting home safe every night to your family.
While other companies are driven by the dollar, we're driven to support, which will eventually lead to the dollar, and that's what we truly believe.
I've never met so many people that actually really truly enjoy their jobs. There's not a lid or a cap or a hard ceiling on what you can grow to within Apollo.
Do you want to manage projects? Do you want to become a sheet metal worker, a pipe fitter, a plumber? Do you want to be an estimator?
Somebody that starts at the bottom in this company and shows up on time, that loves what they do, that tries to understand the big picture of how they fit into their unit, will then soon become the manager of that unit. And if they're passionate, they'll continue to understand the bigger picture, and managers will see those people. The cream always rises to the top, and we are always looking for more talented people to run bigger and more complex and more challenging and more fun projects, because that's the only way we're going to keep doing exciting things.
The future for Apollo is very bright. Given the people we have at all levels of operations and sales and leadership and administration, the sky really is the limit for us as individuals and us as a company.
I don't see anybody stopping us, to be honest with you. We compete in the Portland market continually against other teams in the Portland market, and we beat them. We beat them because of our people. We beat them because of our culture. I just don't know what would stop us.
Everybody's got the right attitude. We want to get better. We want to get leaner, stronger, smarter, faster.
More people, more leadership, just more work, and just growing outside to more states.
There's not a market sector that we're not touching or into, and everything we go into, we're successful.
We've established branches and moved into new areas such as Reno. We picked up Denver. We've played in California. We have an office in Tennessee and Ohio now.
When I started here, Apollo did about 18 to 20 million a year, and now we're at over 650 million, so it's just been crazy growth. Lots of ups and downs, lots of falling on our face and right back up and moving along and trudging through it.
If we can talk about Apollo Space Shuttle to the moon, I think this generation's done that, and the next generation's going to take it to Mars. I really believe that.
It's going to be busy and it's going to be exciting.
If I were a young man or a young woman and starting into this organization and had a good long run of my career left in me, I couldn't be more excited.
The talent and the decisions and the caring that I see from everybody, from the apprentice on the job site to Bruce, it's there, and you can't buy that.
There's lots of companies to work for, and you can be a number, and you can collect a paycheck. But there's few places you can go and be part of a culture that feels like home, and that's Apollo.
I speak for many people when I say thank you to the men and women who are in the field for us every day doing the hard things. We are so grateful for all that you give us. We're so grateful for all that you do every day and all the things that you do that go unseen. All the great deeds that get no thanks, all the things that you've done that you'll be able to look at with pride as you drive by them on your way to work, as you drive by them on a family event, and you point to them and you tell family members, hey, I worked on that. We are so grateful for all the work that you've put in. We could not do this without you. All we want to do is make it easier for you to do your job. Make it more fun to do your job. Make your challenges more rewarding, because truly this place would not be here if it wasn't for the men and women in the field.
I hope that Apollo was everything that you wanted it to be as this company has grown. And it's the people. So I look forward to the next 20 years and thereafter, because this is a great company. Thank you.